Right guys, here we go again with Jade Empire Part 2. Let's hope this is going alright. Let's go. Sharing this to Facebook so everyone knows. Because you've got to post it, haven't you? Right, so what we have here is a loaded screen. If you remember, I'd just gone into the Cave of Ghosts, I think it's called. Oh, the Whispering Cave. Something like this. I have tweaked my microphone settings a little bit, so I'm hoping this is a little bit clearer. Right, here we go then. City gate bears a clay seal, message carved across the surface in Master Lee's handwriting.
Spirits go mad if denied passage to the underworld. They are strong, but you can fight them. You can't kill the dead, but in defeat they are disrupted and can't reform for a time. You are tied to the reason why spirits wander. Many appeared after your people fell, and some are held in this cave. They are drawn to your amulet. It is ahead, waiting for you. Be careful. It is desired by many seeking power beyond the mortal realm. I make no apology for these trials, my student. You will come to see how necessary they are.
I love how magic can make everything explode. Right, let's have a look-see round here. Nice way of opening a vase, just kick it. Did I get that? So we'll put this pillar then. Pillar of stone contains some sort of metallic object within. Carved into its crystalline surface is an inscription.
The dragon amulet was with you in Dirge. I understand what it does, but you are the one meant to be trained in its use. I am sorry that my actions denied you this. Essence gems are used by healers and upstart sorcerers, and are common enough to be wasted on ornamentation. But with this amulet, you can tap their true potential.
I'll do my best not to skip any cutscenes or chat or anything like that, and leave it to do the voiceover itself, unless it's something that's not being voiced over. It's your birthright and tool for focusing your spiritual power. As you travel the Jade Empire, you will find gems that enhance your abilities. Place these gems in the sockets of the Dragon Amulet to gain access to their power. Okay. And I have a Flawed Warrior gem. There we go. Provides minor bonus to your body. So it gives me a 1-point bonus. Ah, charm, intuition and intimidation. Didn't realise I had those. Cool. Right.
Your people were adept at using essence gems. I kept it from you because power is a beacon. The forces behind the restless dead will take an interest in you. Even mindless spirits may be drawn to you, just as they were confined here. In achieving your true power, you become a target that many will not be able to resist.
Leaping tiger.
Oh. I do love how he does the bow afterwards. Yeah, right. I am centered, I am calm, I am here. Right. So these green stars are interaction points by the looks of it. Right on this clay tablet is strangely illegible. Rather than just being poorly inscribed, it seems to change as you try to read it. You notice that the hand that you found in this room has started to glow dimly. I'm going to hold the amulet up. It glows brighter and suddenly the inscription on the clay seal is clearly legible.
My student, I hope you realize your importance. The restless dead must be allowed to find their way to the underworld. All of us will suffer if things continue as they are. Seek the source of this problem and eradicate it. That is your purpose and burden. I hope that the basics I have taught you will aid you in setting everything right.
So do I, Master Lee. So do I. Sorry about that. Ping. Really need to find a way to turn notifications off when I'm streaming. Ooh, autosave. Not a good sign. Clay tablet, like the others you've previously encountered, script is once again written in your master's hand.
Not all spirits succumb to bestial rage. A strong will can transcend death. These beings may have powers beyond any living foe, and intelligence to beguile and confuse. All will suffer if the dead remain this way. Soon you must leave Two Rivers. Seek the source of this problem, even if it leads to the heart of the Empire.
Oh, sorry about that. I thought it had just sat waiting for me to click, but it hadn't. So, apologies for that, guys. If I remember rightly, it was just saying, I've taught you all I can, now you must help yourself. Shouldn't hear a long forgotten the stench of the living. I ruled this place, taught with wisdom. Why can't I find my way? Where is the voice it should call to me? Speak of your torment, I must understand it. Living can understand nothing. They cannot feel the pull to nowhere, the frustration. The way is blocked, the shepherd is gone. Cannot escape the living. Milling, sinking, you cloud the way. Where do you need to go? To judgment and to be renewed. But the way of the things has been unbalanced. No souls return to the living. What will become of the world if no souls are replenished? Eventually there will be an end. You are blind to the danger, blind to the truth. You can only understand if you see. I will make you see. I will make you understand. In other words, get ready for a scrap. Oh, nice, he clawed him while he was kicking at me. Time for a bit of meditation, I see. Oh. Vision quest.
My power is stretched thin, bled away, and you are too small, too mortal to truly understand. But small things can move beneath the notice of others. Your master hopes that you will grow strong while he leads the predators away. His reasons are clouded, but you must find a way through the fog. You are the one who can hear, the one who can act. Search, but look also for yourself. You are a spirit monk. and you are the last. I do not have the strength to answer. I am cut open, and the way to the underworld is shut. Spirits are lost with no shepherd, no guardians. You must restore us. The amulet is a focus. It will guide you. But when you know both sides of the Veil of Death, ability alone will save you. I have a moment of power, a window to grant knowledge of a primal energy. You must choose between ice and fire, and I will grant the skill to bring them to your hands. I have energy enough only to instill knowledge of one, not both. Knowledge of the other may come in time, but not today.
I think I'll go with the flame.
Emotions burn within. They can be coaxed outwards as well. Harness this to bring fire to your hands. Yours is the power to unleash dire flame. There is no inherent villainy in any martial action, only in the hearts of those who wield them. If you rely too much on simple force, then you cannot act without it. I can do no more. I must fade. Pity those spirits that have grown twisted. You will come to know their pain when life leaves you. Pity the world if you fail, Spirit Monk, for you are the last.
So I'm a spirit monk. Who has chosen the power of flame. Mankind is long known and not alone in this world. Descended from heaven, risen from the ground, present all around us are spirits. These beings often go unseen, but when they choose to interact with us, the effect is usually profound. What are these beings? Are they people who have died? Are they servants created at the beginning of the world by the great dragon? Are they something else entirely? Or are they all of the above? In my research I have managed to find and communicate with a number of them. I contacted some through priests or relatives, when it was a spirit returned from the dead, but other encounters were much stranger. Ooh. I see your treasure chest. Flawed skull, gem and structured body. More reading. To kill a spirit. A wise monk once asked, how can you kill a thing that is already dead? The answer is simple, you cannot. You can, however, disperse a spirit. This is not the same as killing, but it has a similar effect. It is important that you remember that spirits are virtually immune to man-made weapons. You must confront spirits with martial, magic, or transformation styles. Never underestimate the strength of spirits. They may appear insubstantial, but they can still be deadly to the living. Iron Palm, the Anvil. One of 3 meditation doctrines required to understand the Iron Palm fighting style. The aspirant must possess and study all 3 before she can safely attempt to train in this demanding art. The body must become the anvil, the unyielding surface on which the style is shaped. Sweeping attacks and powerful charges impact so heavily it is like the meeting of hammer and steel, each blow conveying as much energy back to the aspirant. If the body can't withstand and redirect this energy, Iron Palm is potentially more damaging to the user than the target. Oh. Intriguing. Right, so I think I'll put my Scholar Gem in. Give me boost of mind and body. So I need 907 to get to the next level. Hello, Dawnstar? Red Dawn? Whatever her name was. Oh, I like the crackle and dissipate.
What are you doing out here? You are supposed to be meditating on the amulet, and what you have learned for at least another day. A vision? Oh, of course you did. A natural reaction to the great amount of information I have placed before you. It may have something to do with your amulet. Tell me, did you learn anything about the destiny that stretches before you, or what has led you this far?
Oh, yes. She said I was a last spirit monk. What does that mean?
Be careful. I do not want you to be misled by sources I cannot anticipate. Your people had warriors by that name. I regret that my actions caused their downfall. 20 years ago, the Empire was mired in drought. Your people revered the water dragon, so their temple of Dirge was the ideal place to ask the heavens for help. But the water dragon governed more than just moisture. The drought was part of the natural order, and not for mortals to alter. The spirit monks denied us access. The Emperor was incensed. He asked me to plan a display of power that would force their compliance. As our armies marched, I realized how wrong we were. He could not be dissuaded. I fled with you as the rest of your people were killed. You must discover for yourself what being the last of your kind means. What else did this vision reveal? You are only to retrieve the amulet, learn to place gems in it, and meditate on your future. I don't want you to be distracted.
Master Lee, there's still no sign of her.
What? What is it, Wu? I'm sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
Dawnstar, as I told you, Master. She went missing after Gao's men were discovered in the school. The state of her room suggests some sort of fight took place.
I see. She is not there.
No, Master Lee. There's no sign of her.
I see. This may prove useful. Thank you, Jingwu. You may go. Your appearance put Gao's disgrace out of my mind, but it would seem that your early exit from the caves has come at just the right time. I doubt she has come to harm. She is a strong woman, as you know. That doesn't mean you shouldn't search for her. It will be a good measure of your ability. What better way to show mastery over your abilities than to turn them towards helping your fellow student?
Oh, yes.
Seek her out. I doubt she is in the school, and someone would have seen her if she was in the village. You might want to try the surrounding marshland. That is good. Time is very
Decided
important.
I'm going to be very,
Here,
very
take some silver. I asked Fendo and the others
obedient,
to stock essence
subservient.
gems in preparation for this day. Hopefully they have done so. You learned in the cave how single gems are viewed as trinkets and used by self-professed healers and would-be sorcerers, but you can unlock their full potential. Make sure you have everything you need when you leave to find Dawnstar. Do not cloud your mind with anything else. When you return, your course will be clear.
Autosave again. Anything else to raid? Blue, red, yellow.
The obvious path.
I hope you find Dawnstar. She was always kind, if a little strange.
I heard about Dawnstar. Perhaps I can help in some small way. Fendo received some essence gems and passed a few along to me. They may be of use to you.
Why, thank you. How much are you going to charge me?
Let's see what you can learn.
Monk gem. Spirit. Yeah, I'll buy that. Belly of Iron. Plus 3 health. A series of exercises by Smiling Mountain. Those who learn and use Belly of Iron techniques will learn to take blows better, giving them more stamina in combat. Alright, okay. Heart of Gold. Set of meditative techniques developed by Smiling Mountain to help his students learn to master Chi. By remembering specific mantras in battle, it is possible to channel slightly more Chi than normal. Extra concentration can slightly distract a warrior from maintaining focus in battle. Mental exercise that tests the memory and quickness of thought. Smiling Mountain's Mind of Steel techniques can help warriors better focus in battle. The time spent honing the mind can have the side effect. I'll go Belly of Iron. What have I got to sell? Nothing. I'll buy that one as well. Because I bought a new gem. Put it in. I found around the school. Let's have a look around these pathways. Oh, there's a monkey. Good job it's not Crisis or something like that, isn't it? Grave is paid to be dedicated to the old master, a former instructor of the school. It's a humble tribute, not even bearing his name. Small soul sits beneath the stylized image of a lion, ready to accept offerings of silver and to speak the spirit of the departed to his rest. Coin disappears through a thin slot at the bottom of the bell. There's an audible clicking sound. Lion detaches from the gravestone. Another monkey. Round the back of the school. I wonder what happened if I put... I already read that one. I'm going to see what happens if I put the lion on the statue in Master Lee's house. So you need to know colour blending. Statue erupts a loud burst of energy. Clearly you have done something momentous. You feel different.
Examine your world from all angles, and you will see the interconnectedness of all things. Even that which is humble can be the key to greater things.
Ooh. Gaze of the Lion. Techniques. Gaze of the lion. +2 health, +2 focus. Masterful hunter. Lion must always be aware of the totality of its domain and be ready to protect it. You feel a kinship with the mighty predator after solving the riddle left by the old master of 2 rivers. Ooh. Very handy. I'm glad I tried that. Right. Back behind 2 mountains. Not Smiling Mountain. It's not quite that big. Oh, that's Sandal School Gates. I'm not sure how I'll get to these marshes again, but hey, we'll find out.
I like Gal better when he's not here. He yells too much.
From the mouths of babes.
I couldn't believe it. He killed him with a single blow and laughed as this poor boy gasped his last.
You! Gao the Lesser did this. He was dragging some sort of sack and this boy challenged him.
This brave young man stopped Gao and demanded to know what he was carrying.
Gao just laughed at him and tried to walk on by, but the student challenged him. Gao just shrugged, turned, and killed this poor boy in one blow. I couldn't say. It was awfully large and looked heavy, but I was watching from a ways away. We didn't want to get close to that murderer.
We hid out of sight as Gao went toward the gate out of town.
Possibly, but we were too far away to say for sure. If you really want to know, go... Gao was in a rush, but you must...
Be on your guard if you truly mean to pursue him. Gao's mad with rage as this poor lad learned too late.
Great. Gao the Lesser's being an absolute prick. Yeah, I can say that. Prick, dick, asshole, cock. All of the above. Yes, I know my language isn't very PC.
There
but
you are. I've been hoping you would wander by. I hear your friend has gone missing. So sad. Very sad indeed.
yes.
More importantly, my stock has arrived. Braving roads dangerous with ghosts and bandits. A caravan runner just dropped off a load of supplies.
Well, aren't you lucky?
What can I do for you?
What have you got for sale?
I just received some new items, a rare delivery that made it through. Some gems that you may be interested in. Have a
Let's
look
have
for
a look.
yourself.
Ah. Gem surrounds the user in an aura of vitality that people find irresistible. It's inferior quality. Yeah, I think I'll buy that. So high intuition, fair interpretation, and low charm. But 6 across the board in conversation skills. 6 across the board in ability scores. Right. Works for me.
But what? I haven't seen or heard anything. Had I spotted the boy, I certainly wouldn't have let him go by after something like... Of course not. I know there's more at stake. Someone will have to pay for the memorial, for flowers, and... yes. I see what you mean. Very sad.
You're a mercenary, mate.
Come to think of it, I did hear something odd, like someone was carrying a load and not enjoying it. Maybe you should ask Gu Jin. He always watches me like a hawk. Why not others?
Goodbye.
Good luck.
Now, where was Gujin?
Do you have a moment? Oh, senior student. I wanted to thank you for your help earlier. I wasn't sure anyone would come down to our little circle of houses when the bandits
Sorry
attacked.
about that.
It's out of the way, so I'd almost given up hope. And I was glad to see you, though, there's the small matter of my chest. Which is to say, its contents were not there. The bandits had taken almost everything I had, but I know it was still there when, well, when you arrived.
Are you accusing me of theft?
It was rather full of silver. A life savings, you know. Would you happen to know what happened? Oh my. Well, that's all right. You couldn't have known. I was thinking that while the silver is mine, you deserve a reward for all your good work. What say you to half of the silver that was in that chest?
Sounds fair.
The whole village is talking about you, and it's richly deserved. Good day to you.
First time I've encountered that conversation. Oh, Gujin.
You look like you have something on your mind. What's the matter? Gao killed someone? And I let him go past here without questioning him? I'm an old fool. I wished I'd looked to see what he was dragging. He was heading towards the gate. The only place he could get to on foot is the swamp. That bog is full of bandits, and who knows what else. Despite that, it still seems the most likely place. He'll be slowed down by that load. Good luck.
It's a bit of a shame what happened to the guard here. The fool got in the way of Gao the Lesser. The young master thought you might come after him, so he left us here to slow you down. You were lucky against those bandits, but we're not so easy to push around.
Really?
You aren't even scared, are you? Trained soldiers threatening you and you aren't even blinking. No wonder Gao the Lesser didn't want to face you. If you want to go after him, just go. It's not worth fighting with you.
Damn right, mate.
Oh, my head feels like a war drum, and the battle did not go in the Empire's favor.
I like that.
What happened? I was speaking with Gao, that spoiled little noisy cricket. He hit me without cause. That repulsive... I wish I'd known ahead of time. You know, before he hit me. Gate guards, we're an unappreciated lot. I'm sorry about that, student. I truly am. I didn't see her. He was dragging a large sack, and I asked if he needed help. He said no, just the key to the gate, and then he conjured this ball of flame around his hand. I don't really remember what happened next. I might have passed out. No one's ever threatened me before. There's only one place he could have gone if he left the village. The path leads past the fields to the swamps. What did he do? Why would he resort to attacking me just to leave the village? You're on his trail, are you? All right, get moving. He has a head start, but there's only one path. I don't know why he did what he did, but I hope you put him in his place. Good luck.
I think I gain a bit of focus. It sort of looks like me. Right. In the swamp.
Quit crying, fool, or we will gut you like a carp.
My poor Fen, what have you done to her?
Who's there? More of Gao's soldiers? I'm through hiding. The marsh is outlaw territory.
Dire flame.
Ooh, that was funky. What's up here? Anything? Nothing?
Gone. She's gone. They took her away, my beautiful Fen, my flower of the fields.
Oh, you're gonna love it when you find out
Please,
what she is.
My name is Hing, and you must help me. My Fen is so delicate. She will chafe under a bandit's yoke. These reeds hide so many thieves. You could walk right past the camp and not see it. There's no telling where they took your friend. Or my Fen. I knew we were getting too close to the marshes. Why was I so foolish? Of course these thieves would strike at my beautiful Fen.
A bit
I can't
obsessed at
leave
all.
without her. They'll work her to death or eat her or worse. Can you do anything, please? I thank you, and my Fen will thank you when she is returned to me. My precious flower of the fields. I can't leave without her.
He's a strange man, I tell you.
I am no common bandit. I've been hunted by far worse than you.
I think that was a bit uncalled for.
Hold your attack, young student. I am not your enemy. This was a misunderstanding.
They attacked and were overmatched. If I let them go, they might return a greater threat. You must know this simple tactic. I've seen you training in your village.
My name is Zhu. I have been called Sagacious Zhu, if you prefer a title. It's a name I share with the first emperor, Sagacious Tien.
No idea what sagacious means.
I see your point. There are differences. Tien was a knowledgeable man, whereas I feel that a person can sometimes think too much. I don't believe I need to explain myself beyond that. I meant nothing. It's just that I was trained fairly well, so I recognize when someone else is skilled. No wonder you came out here as you did. You're looking to rescue someone. You probably gave no thought to your own safety. That is very selfless of you. I tend to think more efficiently. I did hear something about a camp. They seem to be killing bandits so they won't be disturbed. There wasn't much more. I just wanted some peace and quiet. No, I'm not interested in looking for trouble. I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. As bad as this is, you're better off without my help. Dawnstar. I am familiar with that name. But I still can't. I've spent a long time avoiding trouble. I don't want to go looking for it now.
Looks like he's got a few scars as well.
I'm sorry.
Sagacious Zoo.
Wait. Dawnstar, your friend should not suffer because of my reluctance. A group of men went to the north. They had a large pack that was giving them trouble.
That may be where their camp is. There's no way to leave the marsh in that direction. Not on foot, anyway. I will show you. It is easy to get lost. I can refuse some fool determined to get lost in the swamp, but I doubt your friend earned her fate. Gao the Lesser shouldn't get such a prize without a fair fight. Now come, we have some catching up to do. We'll find them. Like I said, they can't get out in that direction. Not on foot. I will try not to make you regret it. Your task is probably complicated enough as it is. Let's go. The main camp is to the north, but there are soldiers all around this area. If you want to find trouble, let's do it quickly.
Follow again and level up. Which I was waiting for, to be honest. So I'm gonna put body, body and mind. 5 points. No chi and damage increase. Duration and damage. Okay, I can do chi strikes now, can I? He said to the north, but as usual, I'm going to look around and raid. Ogres. Curious beasts are not always dangerous as their looks might imply. Those who confront one of these hulking monstrosities should treat them with caution. However, despite the ogres' obvious skill at making weapons and armour, little more than wild animals. Although ogres are typically resistant to earth and air magic, fire and ice do significant damage to them, and weapons usually effective against their thick hides. So, I like it when a game gives you bestiary information as you're going around. It's always handy. Bit of backstory, you know. So yeah, they seem to be low points. For want of better.
Your quarry has based himself in the north. There are paths right and left, but I doubt...
Well, what have we here? More outlaws? They're everywhere. Gao was right to order them killed, even if just to keep the camp clear while he secures his woman.
This ain't one of ours, soldier. You can't fool us. If Gao wants us out of the swamp, you'll have to fight us every step.
It looks like the soldiers have taken control from the bandits who normally rule here. I'm not sure...
Useless marsh! I'm sick of flushing out bandits.
Look! More bandits creeping into the camp! Get them!
What? Who? Wait, I don't want any more trouble. Yes, I can do that. Whatever you want. Who? The woman. She got loose from the sack and ran into the cave. Would have been safer out here with us.
That cave is home to both toad demons and ogres, and both are in a foul temper from fighting over the space. Running in there is like moving from the claws to the fangs.
We refused to go after her, so Gao went himself. I don't know. He just said it was very important that he get her tonight. He brought a few groups of us over for it. We didn't take her. We made Gao do that himself. I know we shouldn't have let him talk us into any of this, but he doubled our pay.
Mercenaries.
It was just one woman. Compared to some things, well, all I'll say is that this wasn't the worst thing done by a Gao lately.
Oh, really? I'll remember that.
Look, that's all I can say. Just let me go. I won't be any more trouble for you. If I go back to Gao's father, I'll be killed as a failure.
A reasonable punishment. Gao has some things right.
By my grandfather, I won't get in your way again. I swear.
You are far too generous with your mercy.
Thank you. You won't see me again.
Sorry about that, guys. I've just got a Steam notification. You know what it's like. Whoa, what an evade. Oh,
Shouldn't
scrap.
killing outlaws yield some good silver? All I found is this troublesome creature, and she won't do a thing I say. Her last keeper trained her too well. If we can't get any work out of her, I want her cut and carved for tomorrow. If I have to be out here on Gao's little errand, at least I can be well fed. Look out! It must be more bandits! Get them!
Your end is near.
Thank you for saving me. I was getting tired of catering to these fools. I thought I was saved when they killed the bandits that raided my husband's wagon, but these soldiers were no better. You have my gratitude. Fen, you have come this far for Fen. Did Hing send you here without even mentioning my name?
Oh dear, this will be unpleasant for someone.
I am Xinghua. These animals made me cook for them, clean up their filth. And Hing sent you for the flower. I will kill him. No, but she is here. Oh yes, just over here. Let me present her to you. Fen, come!
He's off.
Fen, my flower! You are safe. I knew this great fighter would save you. I couldn't leave without you. The cart needs your strength to pull it.
I am safe as well, Hing. Or did you forget I was missing?
Oh, there you are, my dear. I'm glad you did not come to harm.
But you are more concerned about the ox, I see. Gao? One of the soldiers said someone with that name is at a camp to the far north. Of course. Perhaps the Camp Goat.
I prayed for your safe return, dear, but the cart will not move itself.
You will be lucky if I don't make you pull it while the ox rides. She is clearly important enough. Come, leave any of our stolen silver as reward for our savior. I value my own life at least that much. Someone has to.
Yes, dear.
Do I have to slaughter that thing for you to show me some attention?
No, dear.
Are you lying again?
No, dear.
Are you listening to me?
No, dear.
I like they put that little slap bit in. Nice little touch. You'll find I do quite enjoy games that have got little touches in them. I find they make the game more believable. If a world is missing everything, then you can't immerse yourself. Nice flying contraption. Reminds me of like a mosquito sort of thing. Oh no, I'm out of chi. Ogres. Very interesting look. I need some chi. I need some health. Oh yeah. They're big, they're ugly. Nicely done, gal.
Now look what you've made me do. I've collapsed the way out. When I catch you, woman, you will be sorry.
It's always someone else's fault, isn't it, Gao? This is your mess. I didn't make you kidnap me.
She's got a point.
Your friend is doing a good job of frustrating Gao into carelessness. That will work in your favor, but it also means we have to follow them by a different route. Be careful. That means fresh enemies for us. These caves harbor strange creatures.
Sleeping tiger. Stab.
I never had cause to enter these caves. Gao will have to pay for this inconvenience.
I think I've just fallen. Oh dear. But, oh no. Right, I'll level up and I'm going to leave it there because, yeah, I'm not doing amazing. I'm lowering the G cost. So, I hope you've enjoyed it again, guys. And I shall see you all later.
I am healed.